Hello, Big Beefy Burger Body here, the not episode of Advising My Independent. Definitely said that right. Not doing a retake, we're just gonna go. So hey, it's Isaac time. I'm ready for that. Didn't definitely spend like most of my day laying in bed from being exhausted from the heat, like sitting there being all hot and stuff. Not fun. But you know what? You know what is fun? The Binding of Isaac. When you don't spend the majority of your time losing. So that's why we're gonna try to lose. Well, we're gonna try to win, actually. Because what I want to do, unless it doesn't give me a key for 2 floors, which is possible, as it's been a problem for a pretty consistent amount of Isaac runs, is just not having keys. We're gonna try to do the mother path, maybe. If not, maybe I can play the fun path of the game, which is the regular one. That's been in the video game since Inception. Or is it Conception? That's the word. And that's the bird. And that's Stud Finder, and I don't think I care about Stud Finder very much. We didn't get a key. Somebody's car alarm is definitely there. Hopefully they turn that shit off, because that's not gonna be cool. I would stop recording, but it's I don't know if is it quiet enough that it can't be heard. How am I supposed to know? There you go. It stopped. Now yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the Mega Satan, because I think we gotta beat Mega Satan. Yeah, we gotta beat Mega Satan. So let's beat Mega Satan. It's been a minute since I've felt joy. so let's do that one instead. So yeah, just the regular strategy of Isaac on a character I like. I like that Lilith character. We need our item room. We do need the item room, because if we get the item room, we're gonna get a great spacebar item like Sniffle Diffle, which is a new item they added today. Definitely not just me saying words. That's like infinite keys, and I think it's worth the risk of me being a silly head taking damage to that. So our key problem is now solved. So maybe we do the alt path. Ha, do. I said poop. I'm in a goofy mood, and not like a Goofy movie. Starring I don't remember. I haven't watched Goofy movies since I was like 6 years old. Probably. How old is that movie? I definitely watched it when I was a kid. I don't know. I kind of just like as a kid just like processed like colors and sound, and I was like, yeah, that's good enough for me. Is it a cartoon? Yep. Cartoon dog? Do it. Does he go, gorsh? Gorsh, I sure do love my compound fracture. I think that's what Goofy says. No bombs. We did use our only bomb to break a tinder rock. So yeah, we are gonna go ahead and just like do the Mega Satan path. Mega Satan sounds like fun right now. And then I don't know, we'll do another run maybe after that. I think I want silly mode. So give me like rubber cement again. The game is pretty generous with giving me rubber cement as an item. As of recent, and I'm fully okay with that. I like rubber cement, it's a good item. 48 energy fill. That's not a bad one to get. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go. I'm trying to think, because I like just like sitting back when I draw, right? I just like have background audio, whether or not it's music, some YouTube video, a show, much rarer a show that I'm more familiar with, but like don't care to watch it like directly. Like, I could probably listen to, like, SpongeBob in the background and be okay with that. I'm like, is there a good show that's just, like, good audio to listen to? I don't know. I don't watch TV very often. So maybe I should just stick with my, like, usual, like, garbage of, like, deep dive videos or, like, stream VODs and just have that be my, like, background audio when I, like, draw, and then I just leave it at that. But I'm like, what if I want to hear, like, some SpongeBob jokes? So I used to watch SpongeBob a lot. I was a kid, and I would watch SpongeBob. SpongeBob was funny. Except that was like season 4 and 5, I think. Was it 3 and 4? The ones that people do not like, and me as a kid, even like liking SpongeBob because he was funny. Started definitely seeing that I didn't like a lot of the episodes. To the point where, like, okay, actually, no, yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I started hating SpongeBob as a character because of those. Like genuinely. Like, there was, like, I feel like everybody in those seasons is like, okay, you probably watched SpongeBob as a kid and you had your, like, lower, like, criticism? Is that it? Like, lower standards. Since you aren't really tearing apart anything critically. Or maybe you still do that, like, as an adult if you're... I don't. I'm a ruffled war vet when it comes to to children's media, I guess, that I used to watch. I'm not even, because I don't do anything really with TV anymore. I stopped watching it and then watched YouTube. But you know what? I think bad SpongeBob was like part of it, because everybody complains about Splinter, because that was in that season. And there's always that one episode that, as you're a kid, you're like, wow, like maybe not every episode of a children's show is actually good. And Splinter is bad. But I think the one that really made me just like, okay, yeah, no, this show can actually be terrible. And then it made me start like seeing the newer episodes that were coming out that season as like, wow, this is just like garbage. And it was not Splinter. I thought Splinter had that one bad scene, and I'm like, okay, that's like not great, but it's not the worst. I'll take the tears up. I think the worst one, I think it's called To Love a Patty. It's something like that, like Love a Patty something. But it's an episode, and I keep in mind I'm like keeping other like episodes in my brain here, where SpongeBob falls in love with a Krabby Patty, and you spend the episode seeing as it gets moldier and moldier and more disgusting. But like what, and I already thought that was like terrible, and it's like, why is this like funny? It's an inanimate object that's like a piece of food. It's a piece of food. Why are you falling in love with it? It's like terrible idea for an episode. But what really got me is during like the musical section, because of course it has one. He starts killing a bunch of birds, like the clams, which are birds in SpongeBob, right? I'm already like, okay, it's a piece of food, and now you're killing animals for it. But what like really got me is there's that episode where like they have I forgot what they named the bird when they get it as a pet and then treat it as a child, like him and Patrick. But yeah, there's that episode, and it's like, when you think about that, it's like, wow, you're just gonna kill a bunch of clams because of food, because of your delusion. It made me hate SpongeBob, because he was like so like unbelievably stupid in that episode. And then you got Patrick, who's like maliciously evil for no reason. Like, there's the card, which is another episode I remember hating as a kid. where he just like, and keep in mind like trading card games were pretty popular at that point, like at least marketable, like they were marketed on the same channels all the time on kids networks, like not really Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh didn't have very many of that. I know Yu-Gi-Oh was rather popular, but like no. But like this is the time around like Bakugan was starting to get popular, and then Pokemon was like already pretty popular. So it's like, hey, you just get like to be a god, I guess. I just ran into that red poop and didn't take damage. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I guess you're just like dumb, because he gets oh, Patrick gets all the rare cards. Oh, look at that. He destroys them in front of SpongeBob, who wanted the rare card. That's the plot for like 10 minutes. It's like, but wait, Patrick, when he unboxed a 5-pack of cards, got all 5 of the rarest card. That makes sense. That's definitely how distribution works. I'm like, that's a lot of consumables they gotta waste. I'll do 1. And now that I got another key and a bombs, I'll do another one. I could have looked for the super secret room there, but you know, I'm not really focus too much on it. Doesn't really matter. We're just trying to get 2 key pieces is really it. Yeah, I hated that episode. There's a lot of bad episodes in that season. I'm thinking of the clip of like there's definitely the guy like overreacting, like, oh, the Squidward's house turns whatever, like that one. I forgot how the quote goes, but you know what I'm talking about if you've seen like Goofy SpongeBob angry reviews and memes of people making fun of that one. Well, yeah, like I hated that. I hated that part. And then I hated how like SpongeBob was just like needlessly like mean. He was like, well, not, I don't think it was him specifically, but you know, being mean. He was just like, through just being dumb, he would always cause misery to funny character Squidward, relatable Squidward. Everybody relates to Squidward, right? Like, we're all we live in a society. I think that's what Squidward says. Like, because like SpongeBob became so like obnoxious, it made me hate watching him, and especially with that that Krabby Patty episode. Like, I especially hated him. So, like, I don't want to watch him win anymore. Like, he's unredeemable in my eyes. But at the end of the day, you know, he's just like a cartoon sponge. Who cares? I certainly shouldn't. I'm just gonna do this, because I'll probably get a charge for the boss. So, like, that really just started showing me that, like, yeah, but cartoons can actually be pretty bad. Like awful, actually. So there were other shows on the network. I'm like, yeah, I don't like this at all. This is kind of bad. Usually because it's gross. Like Mighty B was like another show around that time, and I didn't like. I didn't like a lot of it. I mean, I liked it visually, but like, Betsy, is her name Bessie? I think her name's it's either Betty or Bessie. It's a B name, which would make sense, you know, Mighty B. But she could also be like as obnoxious as like season 4 SpongeBob. So like, obviously, I didn't want to watch her. Here she is, being obnoxious.
Shot speed down.
Which was always great to watch that and have a dog bark in the background. Don't hit me with your thingy.
Infested.
But yeah, can't really remember most of the shows I used to watch. I mean, Fairly Odd Parents before it got like really bad. Like I fell off of cartoons like mid when I got into high school, basically middle school even. Kind of stopped watching them. But it was like Adventure Time's like first season, maybe their second season had started, and that's like immediately when I started just not watching shows. Which is not like a mark of like Adventure Time being bad, because I don't know. I really can't form an opinion. I liked the first season when I watched it. This was back when I could still be like, hey, I know a show can be really bad. But, I don't know, like, PewDiePie was a thing, so I stopped watching cartoons. That's like, not even a joke. That's when I just started watching YouTube more as my disposable entertainment. And here I am making YouTube content on youtube.com/YouTube. That's probably their official YouTube channel, which usually gets to the YouTube Rewind record-breaking dislike count. So they had to remove the dislike counter for it, which I think is still broken now because they removed the layout. Because you know, the counter to the dislike bar disappearing is just install the extension that shows it, but since they changed the layout, now it doesn't show it anymore, so I think it's broken right now. Reality is, we need it fixed ASAP. We need that dislike counted. Gone. And then I've occasionally watched some shows. Like I watched JoJo, which was definitely a JoJo. Okay, I got hit there, and I'm dumb for doing that. But I really just don't do it. And I watch JoJo because like I was recommended to watch it, and I do like JoJo, but I also will understand full-heartedly why it's aggravating to watch for some people. I'm just trying to get some of these in there to spawn. I could definitely do that if I wanted, but I'm not going to. I don't want that Eternal Heart. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. Trying to get a payout here. There you go. That's at least a payout, and I don't even think I'm gonna go back down and like grab those. Can be in Conception. Proct. Kind of forgot. I made the mental note, like one of my other runs, that I should be doing that on Demon Beggars or like things like that, so I can proc that chance higher. And then we got a Demon Familiar here for that. Got a pretty decent one for like enemies that are gonna walk at us, and I'll take that. But yeah, and I watched. I'm not gonna do spoilers for JoJo Part 6. But I definitely was like, man, I really don't dig it, especially the ending. I'm not gonna spoil it, but like that kind of trope with the ending, like literally just takes me out of like anything that happened in the entire show, which is great. I don't know what the message is. I don't care because it sucks. I just don't like it. But hey, I like all the other parts of JoJo. They're pretty entertaining, in their own weird, bizarre ways. It's probably why it's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But you know, it's just like silly. Trying to get the little demons to get in there and fight this guy, but if they don't do it, like the Mask will certainly try it. The Mask movie, funny. There's a joke I could make there. Do I take it? I don't think I still don't take it. I do definitely need my angel deal here, which would be like very nice to get. And we're probably gonna have to forego getting the boss rush thing. But that's fine. We're just gonna try to go fast. Maybe I can get like beat the floor in like 40 seconds and get a teleport. We're gonna be like pretty lazy on getting consumables here, just because I'm trying to like go fast. But other than that, like yeah, I'm just gonna try to beat the game now. Which is we've had a pretty good run so far. Some weird stuff to synergize with us for sure. I know we're definitely playing sloppy, but you know we don't have to play this game at a way. I'm kind of not like tap shotting when I probably should. Hopefully the key clicks are a little less noticeable, because I try to adjust the noise suppression. Yeah, we definitely don't make it. We could make it. We could make it. Sweet. Just love that. Let's just do this. We can probably make it. Just beat the boss in like 5 seconds. I really just love all the grimaces I'm getting right now. Well, you should have been on the Demon Beggar for exactly 3 seconds of the run, and you shouldn't have gotten enemies that waste your time. You're bad. That's what the game tells you. You shouldn't have gotten this room. But there's no rush. That's just a room that's you getting hit in it, which is pretty cool. We do gotta beat the angel. If we get it. If we don't get it, I'm gonna be mad. I mean, I won't be mad because we'll obviously have another attempt at doing this. And, yeah, we didn't get it. So we'll go this way. Get mad that it's, something bad. Let's see, what do we get here? Like, pretty bad stuff. All around the board. I'm gonna go ahead and take the hit to do that and just leave. And now we can actually, like, look at this floor. I definitely am telling you right now, we're not getting the angel deal on these next 2 floors. Because that's just like how stuff like that normally works. Hey, you want something? Nope. You're bad. Okay, that's actually a really good item. I'm fully okay with it. I think it even works with Box of Friends. Because I think it counts as a familiar. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. It's a lot of red hearts we don't want. It's a boomerang, which we also don't want. Maybe go in the arcade? I don't know. Maybe look for a secret room? Could be right there. Still could be right there. Go ahead and just place a bomb. Definitely was right there. It's Greed. Hello up, Greed. What's up? It's me, Lilith here with a bunch of funny bones that do the wiggle. You aren't ready for the bone wiggle? I think the Tears Up is good, but I think them going through walls is overall making them less effective. Possibly. So I think I want to drop this trinket. I don't think it's like a throw to drop the trinket right there. Because I think all of the worms like that are like good trinkets. But just because they like move weird, it's like funny to watch. It's honestly giving me a headache looking at that. It's again, I've been it's been a dehydration hot day, so I'm just gonna try to not strain myself. Especially I'm looking at this like filter right now, and it's actually like giving me a bit of a headache. I think you could just get a mod that just disables this filter. I've always hated it, and it also makes the game, we're not playing it on Switch obviously, but it makes the game run horribly on Switch. Which is like bad if you're playing it on Switch. It might just be me, like my device. Because I feel like other people probably get this problem. Because I have Repentance on Switch. I don't play it very often because I'm used to those keyboard controls. Which is basically why I don't play anything on Switch. Is like, I hate controllers for a lot of games. Like, I don't think Isaac's good on a controller. And I'm again the guy that's lefty flip. I'm literally using the arrow keys to move my character, and I'm using the WASD to shoot. And that's because I used to play emulators on my computer and flash games. So, and that's how a lot of them controlled. They would have like jump buttons and stuff like that on the right of your keyboard. Can you die, please? Thank you. So that's why that's like that. Please don't spike me. Like, please shoot eventually. We just don't want you to put more spikes on the ground, because that's just like a chance I get hit. That's the Bible. Which we've seen a second time, which is really unfortunate that we just get it twice. So thanks, Rosary. For just, like, eating a potentially good item slot. Like, honestly, like, anything with, like, Pageant Boy or Belly Button there would probably have been better. Because rarely am I like, wow, I need 2 card slots. This is a lot of enemies. If I don't get hit in this room... Oh! I was gonna be impressed, but it's like, what can you do when there's that much? And, I don't know. What did experimental treatment do? I didn't actually pay attention. I just kind of picked it up and didn't look at my stats when that happened. That's another, like, Eternal Heart. And I think we're at the point where, like, we should probably take Eternal Hearts. Just, like, don't laser beam. Oh, well. It's gonna happen eventually, as it seems. As it's just gonna happen eventually. Rather, like... rather bad run. So we don't get to do Satan, because the game sucks, is basically what it is. You should just be able to do it. But, that's fine. We haven't gotten too much good stuff. We got a decent, like, familiar from taking damage, but it's like, hey... where's our stats? I feel like Compound Fracture has not been, like, the best. Maybe I should be utilizing the black powder a little bit more. Maybe, I don't know. Cross your fingers that the secret room's to the right. I know I'm checking the left. Unfortunate. We really just want, like, another item before we play the Satan half of the game, where, like, we're going to get demolished by the bosses. And we're gonna call that a skill issue if I die. So honestly, yeah, there's a lot of bad hits I've been taking, and one of them was almost right there. But also, like, it takes way too long to kill enemies. So, I mean, you're gonna get hit. Again, here's eyeballs that are gonna take about, fucking... yep, take another hit off of me, because they're great designed enemies that I can't do shit about, because I can't kill them. Hey, accurately get this familiar to hit the eyeballs. Alright, got it. Now do it 6 more times. Alright. I'll try. But I say the likelihood of it happening is pretty low. I also forgot that this does damage to flying enemies. There you go. Big old spooky sign there. A little tiny one for those I thought it would do more damage to those guys. That's why I did it. We got Leech. You can get Leech from Ambient Conception. That's kind of interesting. Not bad. Again, a little bit extra passive damage is what we need, and that healing is going to be probably very useful at this point. We are mostly working with our red hearts here. So let's try to just turn this into a win, thanks to that soul heart. It gives us at least a little bit of a chance that we can actually get this this chance here. That's a bad spawn for you to be over there. Just keep making me go this way and that way. Alright. I'm just gonna, like, tap shot you. And then you're gonna hit me with that brimstone. I'm gonna save the strength card. I think I'm gonna save it for the Satan fight, maybe? I think once we get to the last 4, it'll probably be a little bit easier to not get killed. Well, we'll probably get more items. Except I don't want to really spend hearts on most of the things that I'm probably going to be offered. I didn't realize that that was a boss trap room, but I think it's fine. I mean, we got another luck up. I'm going to use it just because I can. We'll probably have it charged again. Using it for 2 greeds. I feel like that was worth. Not really even intending for that. And we got a soul heart out of it. That's pretty good. We always we could use a little bit of that extra health points. Right, why is the blood like going everywhere? Is that just like because of the way the teleport enemies work, where they like flash around the room? They're just kind of leaving that there. I'm not sure. I wonder if I can figure this out. I also have like not looked for a single tinted rock this whole run. So if there was like 6 of them, then my bad. I found the one on the 2nd floor and that was it. I think I blew up another one by accident at some point. But you know what? We don't actually need it. Because look at that. We got Mr. Mega, which is not bad. That's going to do a lot of damage to bosses we don't want to fight. They're immune to those enemies' brimstones. Man, he does not do much damage. Which is typical of the little demon beggar to not do any damage. Yeah. Hoping I can get one that's curse room for free. Unfortunately, we can't. Very close to hitting me. We're okay with that though. Because we didn't get hit, so I'm smiling. Look at that big old smile on Lilith's face right here. Dude. I had to pause there because I was about to say Bethany again. I'm not even kidding. I need to stop doing that. Stop doing that to my character. She's good. I doubt money is gonna be useful. I'm gonna do it. Don't you if you spawn a bomb, you're gonna get disowned. That's that's honestly pretty much the best case scenario that I got that. That's a bone heart. I could go up there and grab that red heart to secure it, but I also don't care. There you go. And then we healed. See, there you go. The bone heart's gonna be good. Bone hearts are usually pretty good, honestly, especially in the front. When you have ways to regen health pretty reliably from the perfect spawn familiar you could have gotten. I'm not gonna say there are other familiars that I could have gotten that I'd be preferred, but I'm like, that's not a bad combo. Bone heart leech. It's kind of pretty much just let me. I want to do it. Well, I was about to do it the dumb way, but you can do it without like hurting yourself. We're gonna use Fested. Luck down, we don't care. Hematemesis. It'd be a suicide to take that pill. That's the worst one I could have gotten. You know what? We roll with the punches. I think the last thing my build needed right now is a like decrease in my damage and my overall effectiveness, but hey, you just gotta move on. No, I'm gonna save the card. Lamb might be harder. Backtrack on that one, you know. Sometimes you just gotta backtrack on the words you say. Because maybe, like, maybe I want to use this silly card on the really harder boss. I feel like I've been doing better against Satan, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go with that. And Lamb I'm fighting for less and less frequently. And I think it's just not only from just going to that path like infrequently, but I feel like my Delirium paths have always had like at least one Lamb in them. At least quite a few of them have. Yeah, that's fine, because like look at that, Leech immediately gave me another health point back. Serpent's Kiss. That's right, we're gonna be just unlocking, like, items from each of these. That's not bad. Ooh, you're gonna hit me with this one. We're gonna go balls deep. So any damage we take is kind of unreversible. You can take that bomb and just like shove it, and then we immediately get some HP back. So yeah, value. Honestly, debating using the strength card on this boss doesn't matter. We have bombs, which I'll try to use effectively to hit him. There you go. Boom. Juicy sack. I'm sorry, not baby. There you go. Not the worst thing.
Full health.
I'm fully okay with some of those stronger King Warriors, but I do like slow. I feel like slow is one of those kinds of things you get, especially creep, that you just look at and you're like, well, it's not damage. It's not a Sacred Heart, so it's bad. But in reality, it's actually, like, it's crazy strong. Seraphim, right there, honestly. Yeah, we won. Unfortunately, we don't get to do, the Mega Satan fight here. We'll probably just have to do another run. That's fine. It's not too bad. Maybe we can do what we did on, what was it? I think it was Lazarus we did it. It was either Lazarus or Samson, where I just like was like, yeah, let's just like fix that on floor 1 if we get a sacrifice. And we did it. Because we got lucky. That's mostly it. I was gonna say put mostly and basically together, you know, it's mostly that's like a pretty good name from Greek mythos. That's a good Steam name if you want Mostly as your Steam name. That's a good one. I think Friend Finder is like not good, and you wanna know why? Because it's a spacebar item. We don't actually want those. Let's use it. I would love to leave this room. Okay, well, one's dead, so like the rest. Okay, no, he's not dead. I thought he died. That's fine. Almost gone. There we go. Infinite keys if we need them. Oh, we're gonna try for these. Hematemesis. Hematemesis. We don't need it. That's another good Greek name if you want it. Hematemesis. Some of them just have some neato names, you know? I'm kind of silly for doing that. I'm getting hit by that enemy that's actually very easy to kill. Please just like kill him so I don't actually have to fight this guy. And he's dizzy, so look at the shadow. And he's gonna go, wah! That's the sound he makes when he shoots the brimstone. Somebody's gonna make a mod of that? They definitely won't. I'm not that popular yet. And maybe it'll be me. Maybe I should do it. Or maybe I should just, like, forget that I recorded this, like, 15 minutes after recording. I feel like that's a little too, generous. I do easily forget, some of the runs I've had, but, you know, sometimes they're just vegetative. And sometimes they're, like, quad shot mom's knife fighting Delirium and killing him the fastest you've ever killed him. Because even if the knife's not hitting him, it still does damage. Sometimes you get ones like that. Those are pretty hard to forget. That's on this channel. I don't remember what video that one is. Well, it definitely was a Delirium video, so. And a rare mom's knife run. So you know what? We don't get mom's knife that often. That's nice, pretty fun. I was debating using the funny item in this room. Man, you guys are really just like not letting up. Just like relax. We're like fine on health. Yeah, we're fine on health. You don't know why? Because even if we like worst comes to worst, we got a strength card, and our damage for the boss is gonna be ridiculous. I'm probably getting hit here. And I think the thing that's gonna hit me is when I'm popping out of the ground. Yeah, I didn't expect there to be another one still alive. We didn't get hit though, so buff. Just like delete this guy. I just realized that the other familiar has a different charge bar. I'm playing a little sloppy because I just want to try to get this damage into these demon beggars. They're not demon beggars, but you know. I think I got another familiar. Would I like to do a victory lap? No, I'd like to go to take a nap. Haha. Enjoy this episode, leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. We'll play more of the Lilith character. Maybe we'll get a Mega Satan. We unlocked Succubus.